Alright, hello. My name is Mrs. Soper, and I will be your teacher this semester for English 10 online. I wanted to make this video to say hi to you all, tell you about the course, tell you about myself, show you how it works a little bit. I'm making this video for my 10th grade academic and honors students, so you're in two different courses, but it's very similar, so I'm going to go over it all right now. So I sent you this email. It has a lot of information for you. First of all, I am going to link a welcome letter, and in the welcome letter is, hold on, I moved. Okay, it looks like this. So first of all, the main method of contact is through email. This is an online course. I will be emailing you, and I expect you to email me if you have questions, comments, or concerns. I will be down in the EOL room, block 2, this fall, so you can talk to me down there or leave papers down there for me to pick up. Other than that, let me know if you need help outside of just your online medium. For assignments themselves, your course is in Canvas, so you're expected to submit your assignments in Canvas unless it asks you to turn it in somewhere else. So you need to click through all the pages, the content pages, to get the information and the documents, and then you submit them to the assignment page. Also, for all essays and longer assignments such as that, I expect your essay to be in MLA format, including in-text citations and a works cited where appropriate. I have linked you some information about how to research, how to find credible sources, the academic dishonesty policy, and I will be attaching the MLA format template that you can just use when you're ready to research. So I do expect that, because the academic dishonesty policy is pretty severe about if you use any facts, ideas, specific wordings that didn't come from your own head, that someone else came up with and you are referencing, but you don't include the author. So you have to do that in the essay itself and in a works cited. Okay, so for your assignments, they will all be graded. Oh, also, sorry about grades. You can retake some quizzes, and then also for any other written assignments, if you would like to revise and resubmit later, you're welcome to do that. Alright, then grades. Almost everything will be graded based on point values. Your final grade for this course will be your grade to date for everything as of the end. I think it's January 11th or 12th. So that is, your final grade for the course. There are 2 marking periods that once we go past the end of the marking period, I will not go back and edit those old grades. So while you don't lose points for submitting late assignments in an online class, after 1 month, this is new, after 1 month, your grade will always be a 0, even if you submit it. So you have assignments due August 27th. If you submit it September 28th, it's a 0. So make sure you keep up with your assignments. It's very easy to fall behind in an online class. There are a lot of assignments. So you can get ahead if you wish, but I would definitely recommend not falling behind. It makes it hard to do the assignments due at that time and your previous ones. You're doing more than double the work. It's very confusing and can be very stressful. But you can submit assignments a little bit late, up to a month, or before the end of the marking period, because again, I'm not going to go back and adjust your grades after the end of the marking period. And then your final exam you must take in the building. So let me know when you're ready to take that. So overall, taking an online class allows you a lot of flexibility and autonomy. You can do your own research, choose a lot of your own topics, adjust things once you talk to me, just keep up with it. So I want you to respond to the email letting me know that you received it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself now, since we don't normally get to spend a lot of time together. And in your email, when you respond, please tell me a little bit about yourself as well. So I'm from Reading. I went to Exeter. In high school, I did mostly music types of activities. I played the cello, did community service. Then I went to the University of Delaware obviously I got a degree in English education and in history. I studied abroad. I just got my master's degree in instructional media, so I obviously value education. I'm already researching what my next degree should be. Another big event in my life, last summer I got married to my best friend. There he is. His name is Tom. Being married is so much fun because I just have a partner in life, which is great. We honeymooned in France last summer, which made this summer a little anticlimactic because we just sort of traveled locally, Pittsburgh and New York and the beach and camping. But it was wonderful to be able to go to France last summer. So overall, we like to do a lot of activities together, go to festivals and fairs such as the Renaissance Fair and dress up, go camping and boating, hiking, backpacking. We cook together, travel. We've seen Sequoia, going to the beach. My husband loves snowboarding. We visit with friends. This was at Long Beach Island 2 weekends ago. And visiting family. There's my sister and her husband and their 2 girls. So we both have huge families. We spend a lot of time with our family. I'm one of 4. He's one of 6. We have many married siblings and lots of nieces and nephews. So it's super fun, but we spend a lot of our time with them. There's my family in our matching Christmas pajamas we do whenever we're together, and then both of our entire families. So I've been a teacher for many years, and I love what I do. It's very challenging. It pushes me to work harder and to learn more every day, every year. But I love being able to help people. I also really believe in the power of an English class in particular because you can learn empathy and compassion, having perspective in your own life and in other people's lives, as well as the more, hard skills such as critical thinking, problem solving, how to do good research, which is helpful just in our normal lives, not even necessarily professionally, and just the ability to communicate your thoughts, to share your work, to create, and so much more. So I feel very lucky to be able to do this and to do this with all of you. Alright, so that was my welcome letter. Let's look back at my email to see what else I need to tell you. So you were in 10th grade. At the end of this semester, so the first or second week in January, I'm not sure when, you will be taking the Keystone Literature exam. So that exam counts for 20% of your final grade. So your grade at the end will have a K in it, but then once we get those Keystone results back, you'll have an actual final grade. So the Keystone exam is important for you to pass for you, for graduating and for getting open campus, but also it affects all of your teachers. It goes into our grade as teachers, into our school performance. So it's important for you to take it as seriously as you can. When you take the Keystone, it's 2 different days. One day you'll have passages that are nonfiction, and you will answer multiple choice questions about them and write 4 constructed responses, or open-ended responses you might have heard. The next day you will do the other one, which would be fiction, read passages, answer 21 multiple choice questions, and do 4 constructed response. So you need to be familiar with all of the Keystone terms. I've linked a Quizlet there, as well as how to write a constructed response. So make sure you're familiar with all of those things. Additionally, in this course, you are responsible for doing Achieve 3000. The beginning assignment is just for you to log on and take the level set, but after that, every week you'll have an Achieve grade that's based on if you completed 2 articles. So you have to log on, do 2 articles, and that is the only grade in this course that is very particular to the week, to the date. So I will not give you any points for completing Achieve articles early or late. It's 2 per week, and that's where the grade comes from. So speaking of grades, I have linked a spreadsheet of due dates that you can open up to. So here's English 10, and here's Honors English 10. So see, I sort of linked or grouped them by week. That's how I grade your assignments every week. I see what was due, what you completed out of those 5, 6, 7, 8 assignments. As long as you keep up with that, you'll be in good shape. So I would use this if I were you. These are links to the assignments, although they normally won't make sense if you don't read the content pages, so you need to work through it in content pages, but just to help you stay on track, just to know, like, I have 10 assignments this week, I better get working, or I only have 3, so I can spend more time on something else. So keep up with all of your assignments. So then looking at your course itself, when you first log on, hold on, let me pretend like I'm a student. When you first log on, it looks like this. It has links to units and some contact information. There will be a to-do list and coming up, but what I suggest you do is go right to modules and then pick up on the page where you left off. So right now you haven't done anything, so you're in the introduction, the course overview. So you read through the information, open up the files and the links, and then click next. So you read through it, click next, read through Unit 1, click next, Lesson 1, how to do vocabulary journals, there's videos embedded. Alright, and then here's your first assignment, so you see you submit it right here. So you do the directions, and then you hit submit. So your course is still a pretty broad English course. Unit 1 is sort of just intro to 10th grade English. Good speaking, listening, writing. You'll make a Google site about yourself. Unit 2, you do short stories, short fiction and nonfiction. You'll do a little personal narrative based on some examples you look at, an opinion essay. Unit 3, you're going to read Night by Elie Wiesel and look at World War II and the cultural significance of the novel. And then Unit 4, you'll do poetry, multicultural poetry. Honors, you might not be in the same order, but you do these same units. Write an analytical essay. Unit 5, you read The Glass Menagerie, which is a play. It deals a lot with memory and perception. Then you will get ready for the Keystone exam, some how to take the test and review. After the Keystone, I have some Shakespeare activities, some storyboards you make. They look like comics. Don't stress out about those. I should have timed them to be sort of around the Keystone exam. I wanted you to still have things to do for class, but not necessarily be bombarded with it. And then honors, you also read Tuesdays with Maury. Okay, so that is what you will be working on. So I think that's mostly what I need to tell you. Keep up with your assignments. Let me know if you need help. And do your best. Work hard. Have fun with it. Get creative where you can. Let me know how I can help you to make the course your own. So let me know if you have any questions about any of that. And when you respond to my email, tell me a little bit about yourself, what you're looking forward to, what you're nervous about. So thanks for listening and have fun this semester.